So I'm watching this BBC show where they're showing like the old footage, like the old Dalai Lama, some of the old individuals and stuff like that. And I was thinking about numerous things like, you know, the Dalai Lama being contacted by my manager saying, you know, if you had been paying her, we would have a way back. But I don't even know where to start with somebody who did what you did. Because then, you know how people do when they suddenly realize that there's a consequence to themselves. I mean, he made sure that everybody knew I wasn't white. Um, and yet, and I know that some of the ways that I was manipulated, that, you know, what part of the discussions that I had with my guru in 97 and 98 was the futility, just walking me back, we basically ran out of time, either more pressing engagements, and you know how you have any in concept of this, there's the spin of it, when you're in the washing machine, and you just deal with what you can deal with, and so we had to stabilize the situation. He had to make some decisions about the order of his dissolution into his nap. And he basically just, look, you're a redhead. They're never going to accept a redhead. That's just how it is. And I had to process, but he's, yeah, exactly. What's that sound like to you, You've got experience with guys like this from other places, don't you? I was like, whoa, that's a Benzer strike, right there, when you're having to think, thinking about all this sort of stuff, and it's like, and then you go, wow, and I'm like one of three people on the planet, but I'm not one of three people on the planet. We're just the CIA suppressing the rest of us. But, I also am not exaggerating, right? I'm not getting overexcited about it. It is what it is. You realize the point of view that people do. But I was also looking at this stuff, the way that they did things in those years. They could have modernized like the other countries around, but they were brought into the world of moving pictures to do this stuff that's very old. How do you even visualize this stuff that they're doing? And it couldn't have happened to nicer people.